Tonight, Edo State government to investigate New Year Day arson on Europe returnees' home. Experts call advocate improved legislative executive cooperation in 2025. Plus, NFF appoints new Super Eagles head coach. Good evening. You're welcome to the main news bulletin on NTA Benin. I am Awoli Okolo. Governor Mondo Bello administration is determined to fight against cultism and inhuman treatment in the state, noting that anyone found wanting of such acts would be made to face the full worth of the law. The Administrator Office of the First Lady, Mrs. Adeli Anani, stated this when she visited Uyitina, who is receiving treatment in a hospital on account of being set ablaze by her ex-husband. Good luck, Edaini reports.
Mrs. Anani is in the hospital to sympathize with the victim, Uyitina, whose house was set ablaze by some assailants on New Year Day. This was after she returned to Nigeria from Europe on the 31st of December 2024. The administrator assured the victim that the necessary laws will be applied in accordance with the provisions of the Violence Against Persons Prohibition Law of the states.
To serve as a lesson to any other person, any other man or woman. We cannot stay and you're treating a fellow human being this way. The state will, there are laws, the law will take its course.
The victim appreciates the state government and appealed for support, adding that she has nowhere to go to when she leaves the hospital, as everything she has suffered for in Europe for over 24 years was raised down.
Everything is father, ability. I have father, I have mother. My father is 100 years, my mother is 32 years. It's only that take off my family. Nowhere to go when I leave this hospital. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. Everything that comes, everything was burned. Ma, please help me, ma. Help me, ma. Help me.
Don't worry, ma. Don't worry. We're here for you.
The incident, which is alleged to have been carried out by her ex-husband, is considered to be a case of gender-based violence, which the state government frowns at. In Benin, good luck in any NTA News.
The alarming disappearance of manhole covers on Benin major roads is posing serious threats to motorists and other road users. Victor Odola, who examined the ugly development, reports that a number of accidents have been recorded due to the unsafe condition of the roads.
Removal of manhole covers, which has been on the rise across the nation, is also a menace in Benin City, where a lot of manhole covers are vanishing.
I think it's not really proper. I don't know who is really doing it, or whether people are the ones sponsoring it. I don't really know. But I think it's unhealthy because it's causing dangers to human health. If it rains now, you're even going to be a big problem.
Not be only here. If you go different junctions, the same thing. If you go second now, the same thing. If you go Adowa, the same thing. If you go permission, the same thing. Most places will be now so that they remove them. So to me, it's very bad.
People still fall inside. You understand? There's a car that even break down. It was there yesterday. It spoiled the marker badly.
The question on everyone's lips is, who are the perpetrators of this criminal act? While others are pointing accusing fingers at scrap collectors, others are calling on the state government to put an end to this and make the road safe again.
We don't know who is responsible, because when we all close for job, our work, we go home.
Maybe now some of those when they push all those trucks. Most of the night they mostly carry these things come out.
Now the insecurity, when no day well, if vigilante is there to monitor all these things for night, because at night I believe most of these people they come to uproot these things, not be daytime.
Efforts to know the stance of the State's Ministry of Works over the alarming removal of manhole covers didn't yield results. In Benin, Victor Odola, NTA News.
Experts have called for better cooperation between the legislative and executive arms of government, while emphasizing the executives wielding the stick against any erring ministry, department and agencies, MDAs, or compel them to act or respond when the need be. This was the focus of discussions on Good Morning Nigeria while reviewing the legislature in the outgone year. Oyeyemi Ajayi has details.
With the commencement of the legislative activities after holiday, the Nigerian legislative arm of government has been highly commended for activities in 2024, especially with series of bills passed towards the growth of the economy. Though rising security concerns dominate legislative discussions in 2024, aside petroleum industry challenges which are said to threaten economic stability, the guest called for thorough scrutiny of bills presented to the National Assembly in order to prevent being perceived as a rubber stamp.
It's choices in the emergence of the President of the Senate, the Deputy President of the Senate, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, and the Deputy Speaker. Only just follow the pattern. This time around, though, we would say that there was 100% achievement of the plot to achieve what they wanted as a political party and as a political establishment.
But we've been able to pass budgets and we've been able to do our oversight functions. And we have been able to see that the issues that we met on ground, for instance, the insecurity, which was quite very serious in the country, we've been able to at least address it in such a way that I would say is under control.
The guest also revealed that closed-door meetings during oversights are not to hide transparency, but further expose it.
The legislative agenda of the House of Representatives clearly spells all of this out. And we'll continue to listen to Nigerians to know what our people need. But the thing on the front burner right now is to add how to end hunger. This food inflation is the basic thing on the front burner. And every other thing that will make that happen in terms of security, infrastructure, and all that will be looked into.
While extolling proper checks and balances amongst members of the National Assembly, they called for more women representation in the chambers. Oyeyemi Ajayi, NTA News.
It's time for a break. Don't go away. We have more stories for you when we come back. Do stay.
Next time you visit hospitality is go.
They know they tell person, everybody must to see with their eyes, Oye Technical Generator Shopping Mall, the headquarters for generator matter. You do well as you make it easy for everybody to get generator. Whether a small one as my pocket reach or Perkins and Meccano generator, all answer present for Oye Technical. For quality generators for borehole, air conditioners, office, business or personal use, them full ground. All our generators come with correct spare parts and for better price. We still get grinding machine, pepper mill, sewing machines, lawnmower, borehole pumping machine. How many I go fit talk? Come take your IC for the generator headquarters. Oye Technical Limited, number 79, 81, 83 Mission Road for Benin and all other Oye Technical branches. Oye Technical Limited, affordable quality generators for everybody.
Audio Jungle.
Many years ago, in the year 1922,
in Edo State, Nigeria, a baby girl was born. She was so beautiful to behold. And today, we celebrate a legend, a daughter, a mother, grandmother, and great-grandmother, late Mrs. Imayuse Omele Edijin. Burial arrangement, Wednesday, 8th of January 2025, 10 a.m. Body leaves Go Badia Hospital along Benin Auchi Road to number 6 Evokoi Street, Benin Auchi Road, Evokoi Community, Uhunde, Benin City. 3 p.m. service of songs at her residence. Thereafter, wake keep 9 p.m. Thursday, the 9th of January 2025, family ride. And Saturday, 11th of January 2025, time 12 p.m. social dance, entertainment of guests at NTA Ground Aduwawa, Benin City. And Sunday, the 12th of January, Thanksgiving service at the back of Niger College, Upper Sakumba School, Gatehouse of Prayers. Adios, Mama. We miss you.
Oh yes, Ameosa Motosi don't roll out to new Shabe buses and Ukazi. Where country people go fit to take enjoy their journey. You want to travel from Benin to Wari, Benin to Abraka, Benin to Port Harcourt, Benin to Bayelsa, and Benin to Aunchi. Waiting you still dey wait for. Come meet us for our new party. Where the opposite Unibet Sport Fidi after UBTH for Ugbo for Benin City. Make you come enjoy Opoekerization. You know, say now we be the king of the roadie because we get to experience and well-trained drivers wey go treat you like a kingy. No forget to say you fit to travel with buses and small cars for Ameosa Motors as customer satisfaction na it be our priority. Make you call us for 070-3020-4625 or 0813-855-0518. Ameosa Motors, king of the road.
Exit of an icon. The families of Bazaye of Ugoto in Ovia Northeast local government area and Ogemese of Ido Ewase in Oredo local government area, both of Edo State, announced the burial ceremony of their son, husband, father, grandfather, Chief Henry Osato Hame Bazaye, the Iwerogene of Benin Kingdom, 1946 to 2024, age 78 years. He is survived by his wife, Mrs. Mebe Bazaye, children, Mrs. Isoken Osayande, Mr. Osaze Bazaye, Mrs. Ifeko Yaye, Mrs. Omosede Iyoha, Mrs. Omosefe Omoriowa, and 50 grandchildren. Obsequies, Thursday, January 9th, 2025, 8 a.m. Body leaves UBTH Mortuary to Univen Auditorium for commendation service. 4 p.m. VG Mass at St. Paul's Catholic Church, Airport Road, Benin City. Friday, January 10th, 2025, 10 a.m. Funeral service at St. Paul's Catholic Church, Airport Road, Benin City. 1 p.m. Reception at Rose Garden, Giwa Amos Street off Airport Road, Benin City. Sunday, January 12th, 2025, 9 a.m. Thanksgiving service at St. Paul's Catholic Church, Airport Road, Benin City. May his soul rest in perfect peace. Amen. Signed, Osaze Bazaye for the family.
Until I shake.
You're welcome back. The National Assembly Joint Committee on Appropriations wants the Presidential Economic Team to take urgent measures towards ensuring release of more funds for capital projects for improved impacts on citizens. This came up at a meeting to review the performance of the 2024 budget as both sides continue engagement on the 49.7 trillion naira 2025 budget proposal. In a statement, the Joint Committee observed that as contained in the report submitted by the Minister of Finance, Wale Edun, the overall performance of the 2024 budget stands at 43%, with recurrent achieving 100%, while capital was just 25%. The Minister of Budget, Atiku Bagudu, explained that a huge expenditure on recurrent was channeled to fight insecurity and boost agricultural production and other economic activities. The National Assembly urged the government to release more money for capital projects, advocating that the ratio for recurrent and capital should be 60-40 as against the current 80-20%. Now, some residents of Benin have expressed divergent opinions on the usual misconception that January is the longest month of the year. Brenda Ikareho, who was in town to get an insight on this, reports that the misconception is clouded by financial constraints and frustration of going back to work after the holidays, among other factors.
January is often called the longest month, though it has 31 days just like other months. To most people, it seems to stretch on forever. With this year's January calendar spanning 5 weeks, they believe the celebration of the Christmas and New Year holiday will create a distorted sense of time.
Why people consider January as the longest month is just a misconception, because in all the months it is the same day, the same hours, the same time. So there's no really big difference between January and as far as January is 31 days. So there's no difference between January 31 days and 31 days of other months.
January is a very special month. And it's also known for a month that, things are very difficult. This very January, you hardly see money, and most people are not actually around because most people travel during the holidays. January really is the longest month, honestly.
They want to pay school fees, some want to pay school fees, some want to pay different too for money matter. So everything else they hard for January because everybody they don't to spend money.
Some are of the opinions that the effects of the Yuletide always have a toll on January, as people spend a lot to celebrate with families and friends.
January is not the longest. It's because people have spent so much in December. They are constrained financially. So when they step into January, because of the financial constraints, people try to, adjust. And because the next income stream is a little bit, will take some time. In trying to adjust, they feel that the January as a month is longer.
Respondents advise residents on coping mechanisms during the month of January.
January is a month that we should dedicate ourselves because it's just the beginning of the month. Because whatever you wish yourself this January is what you will get at the end of the year.
It is hoped that people will learn to spend wisely and not to lose sight of the fact that there are bills waiting to be paid on basic necessities. In Benin, Brenda Ikareho, NTA News.
This is the news at 7 on NTA Benin. It's time for another break. Just stay.
They know they tell person, everybody must to see with their eyes, Oye Technical Generator Shopping Mall, the headquarters for generator matter. You do well as you make it easy for everybody to get generator. Whether a small one as my pocket reach or Perkins and Mikano generator, all answer present for Oye Technical. For quality generators for borehole, air conditioners, office.
When it's time to buy home appliances for your convenience and comfort, think twice. Think if it's genuine, if it's affordable and reliable. Also think if it's of progressive quality. Welcome to A Progressive Electronics. Welcome to quality. For over 25 years, we've been delivering quality, tested and durable brands of TVs, fridges, freezers, air conditioners, power generators, washing machines, and more to our teeming customers. Think of the brand from Sony, Samsung, LG, Hisense. We got it all and more. Still, we deal on interior decor and furnishing items for your homes and offices. Visit our main office at number 85 Mission Road or 116 Mission Road, Benin City, and be amazed by our wide range of electronics. Our interior decor showroom is at 86 Mission Road or call 0803 358 2468. A Progressive Electronics. It's progress all the way.
Glorious exits. The family of Reverend Dr. Omorege Amadasun announces with profound gratitude to God the glorious transition into eternal rest of our beloved father, grandfather, husband, brother, and patriarch, Reverend Dr. Omo Amadasun, who transitioned on October 16, 2024. He was a devoted pastor, evangelist, and former executive secretary of the Edo State Baptist Conference. Reverend Dr. Amadasun's life of faith and service left an indelible mark in his community. City, the Edo Baptist Conference, and the Nigerian Baptist Convention. Beyond his spiritual leadership, he shaped young minds as the principal of several high schools in Edo State, including Baptist High School, Benin City, Army Day Secondary School, Igbanke Secondary School, Uwoton Secondary School, Ewotubu Secondary School, and Use Secondary School. His legacy of dedication and inspiration touched countless lives. Program for the celebration of life events of Reverend Dr. Amadasun is as follows. Wednesday, January 8, 2025, laying in state and commendation service. Time 11 a.m. Venue Edo Baptist Convention Center, number 1 TV Road, Oliha Quarters, Benin City. Night of tributes. Time 4 p.m. Venue 40 Kule Street, Use, off Ogida Barracks, Benin City. Thursday, January 9th, 2025. Service of songs. Time 4 p.m. Venue Central Baptist Church, King Square, Ring Road, Benin City. Friday, January 10th, 2025. Funeral service. Time 10 a.m. Venue Central Baptist Church, King Square, Ring Road, Benin City. Private interment follows immediately. Entertainment of guests. Time 1 p.m. Venue Edo Baptist Conference Convention Center, number 1 TV Road, Oliha Quarters, Benin City. Sunday, January 12th, 2025. Thanksgiving service. Time 9 a.m. Venue Central Baptist Church, King Square, Ring Road, Benin City. Reverend Dr. Omo Amadasun is survived by his wife, Mrs. Rosalind Amadasun, children, Mercy Osato Omoifo Irefo, Faith Itoha Omorige Amadasun, Isaac Osahon Amadasun, and Lydia Usayekeme Amadasun, son-in-law, Elvis Irefo, daughter-in-law, Usayuki Amadasun, a sister, Mrs. Grace Iwegiomo, 10 cherished grandchildren, and extended family. Signed, Dr. Isaac Usahon Amadasun, for the family.
I saw the Holy City.
This is not just a hotel. It's a resort, a place where luxury, class, and hospitality meets. It's not just four walls. It's a reinvention. It's an idea that relaxation should be brilliant. We offer world-class services that makes the experience unforgettable. Edo Heritage Hotel, you can't get it better.
Whatever your occasion, whatever your requirement, Efedosa Catering Services is well equipped to cater for the catering needs of your event. With our customized menu of mouth-watering African and continental dishes, cocktails, and small chops, is definitely going to be a mouth-watering experience. Our well-trained and friendly chefs and staff, our royal dining arrangement is sure to make your event grand and memorable. Be it weddings reception, corporate function, anniversary parties, birthday celebration, funeral reception, we will render an event of distinction. We are into event planning and consultancy services. Also, our Amazing Grace Event Hall, which can provide up to 500 seating capacity for any event hosting, is sure to blow your mind. Call Efedosa Catering Services on 0807 777 7291 or visit us at 51 Airport Road, Benin City, Edo State, and Peck Filling Station, Oluku Junction, Oluku, Benin City. Efedosa Catering Services, caterers of distinction.
You're welcome back. The appointment of Eric Chal as Super Eagles head coach has continued to elicit concerns among sports lovers. Austin Ademodu has details and other stories from the sports desk.
A new gaffer is in town. He is Malian-born Eric Chal. Call him a foreign coach because he is the first non-Nigerian African to coach the Super Eagles. The confirmation of the 47-year-old former Mali national team coach by football authorities in Nigeria puts to rest months of speculations and scouting for a substantive Super Eagles coach. With Nigerian Super Eagles living precariously in the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifying campaign, is Eric Chal the messiah to steady the ship for Nigeria?
The NFF is taking Nigerians on the circuit. Of all the great coaches around the world, we end up with Eric Chal. Okay, we have a job to do. Qualify for the World Cup, sitting fifth in a table of 6 teams. Let's see how Eric Chell is going to do that alongside the NFF. For me, we have footballers, ex-internationals, with far better football pedigree than Eric Chell.
I think Nigerians should give him the benefit of doubt. He has what it takes to do the Super Eagles. We're in a precarious situation right now where we need to qualify for the World Cup, and all hands must be on deck. Good thing the presidency is also looking in that regard, and they will want to see how they can give NFF support to be able to ensure that the Super Eagles they qualify for the World Cup. If we can win the rest of our matches, we can really get the job done. And I think Eric Chell do have what it takes to win the rest of matches for us with the right support, with the technical support and tactical support, and then the Super Eagles can qualify for the World Cup with Eric Chell.
Interestingly, his assignment starts immediately and has the mandate to secure World Cup tickets for Nigeria with match days 5 and 6, 2026 World Cup qualifiers taking place in March. Meanwhile, in England, Newcastle command a 2-0 advantage over Arsenal going into the second leg of the Carabao Cup. Isaac and Gordons did the damage for Newcastle at the Emirates Stadium in the first leg on Tuesday in the semi-finals. The reverse fixture comes up at St. James's Park on the 5th of February 2024. With Sports Update, I'm Austin Edemodu, NTA News.
And that rounds off this news bulletin. Many thanks for watching. You can get a recap of the news on our YouTube channel, NTA Benin. Good night.